Alright, hello. Check to make sure the stream's gone. Looks like it, looks like it. Okay, sweet. Alright, let's get started and welcome to the first playthrough of Esoteric Ebb. Oh, hell yeah. Just like Disco Elysium back in the day. Alright. This is proficiencies to, it looks like we get to choose 2 proficiencies. And background focus. Pre-built. Got a bunch of points to spend. Okay. Strength. Every shepherd knows the song. The bells up the river. Earth lives in that sliver of land. The music might be too loud, I'll have to adjust that later. Strength measures your natural bodily prowess alongside a testosterone-fueled mindset. Its demand is only proper for you to hone your figure and its capabilities, but why? The search for meaning is as vital as the struggle towards competency. Luckily, you already know your cause. Protect the innocent, to lead the weak, to sacrifice until nothing but your bones hit the pavement, to literally die. Become a zealot. Regain your honor, set out on your divine mission. The cleric unique take on strength. This is our character's opinion on the stats. What does proficiency do for us? It's imperative to... Oh wait, maybe yeah. There's uses. Higher strength allows you to equip extra items. That seems important. Be violent or manly, and manly useful encounters. Religious, fervor, and aesthetic nationalism. Increased manhood. Is that a goblin? What is that? Mechanical benefit to strength, sure. High strength cleric votes for the party of Norvik. Okay. Prays to his dead god. Uses brute force on puzzles. Punches big bad evil guys in the face. Wants to become a real human hero. Loves quest, simple as. Low strength cleric. Is a weak sniveling rat. Bows down to anyone stronger. Can't handle the banter. Gives up when the going gets tough. Is afraid of women. Doesn't care about quests. How strength impacts the cleric. This is peak. Hey, my money, what's up? Oh man. It's a drawing. Oh, this is cool. It's on take. It's a drawing. It's like is that a worm or a snake? But there's a hand at the end. Alright. It's imperative to simply explain to those people they have the right to choose. Belief in oneself is just. Wealth is built from within. Myriad out moonwatch sights beyond reeds. Dexterity measures natural reactivity, balance, and poise, the haste with which you express a witty remark or notice a nervous glance. This ability to gracefully avoid the consequences of your actions is all about risk versus reward. It is that feeling of self-preservation when everything falls apart around you, to grab as much as you can while the grabbing's good, to progress towards a new future full of freedom. Those who look out for themselves can prosper and survive. I promise you no one else will. You need to take on dexterity, so it's just kind of a bunch of self-destructive views on these skills, which is kind of interesting. With next dexterity, you can steal anything. Pick locks, sneak and dodge traps, roll initiative, react quickly as a dashing rogue, become rich as a Republican revolutionary. Wait, so this guy's strength was nationalism, aesthetic nationalism. Dexterity is a Republican revolutionary. Just run away, dummy. High dexterity cleric votes for revolutionary free starters, collects piles of shiny coin, acts first in every encounter, avoids trouble, has a witty remark, looks out for himself, takes big risks, and wins everything every time. Let me reduce the volume just slightly, sorry about this. It's good, but it's kind of loud. Also, the dialogue, it's funny over here. Anyways. I like the art style already, it's pretty nice. Takes big risks and fails every time, doesn't notice anything in time, stumbles over his own feet, drops the ball, figuratively and literally, is slow mentally and physically, is dirt poor, very embarrassing. Cool. Constitution. Always listen to your hungry stomach, hedonists, a blind manifesto. Constitution measures your natural stamina, both mental and physical. It's how much you can take before going down. The world is a harsh and unforgiving. Be true pulver word sticks. Listen to your gut. Instinct that kicks in when you're standing at the pit. It is the voice that speaks nothing but bodily truth. Every choice you make, every emotion you accumulate can be traced back to the lower half of that stomach of yours. Follow it. Retain the mortality of fleshy logic. Simple, easy, truthful. It's like the bare instinct of survival, which is the take of the cleric is that is the essence of your stomach, which is exemplified by a stomach literally having a mouth. Pretty cool. Constitution is needed for hit points. Control your body and its esoteric connection. Your political party pulled 2% last week and you don't care. It's good for you. Man, politics and D&D. High Constitution cleric keeps forgetting there's an election. Focus on the good things in life. So we basically don't give a shit about anything. He's tougher than entropy, keeps his neuroticism in check, talks with the spirits in the walls, listens to his gut, is already dead. What, like literally? Will die, panics over everything. Listens to his gut and is wrong. Has no control of his bodily function, can't handle the pain, has no special connection with walls. Walls? Okay, what does intelligence do for us? Glorious design. Let those who learn lead. Merit of ability and nothing else. Lord Filius Prax, autobiographer Prax. Autobiography. Intelligence measures your ability to recall, store, and process information. It is your logical receptacle and calculator. It is only proper for you to hone this pulsating mass within your skull. But why? Simple. Pure, unadulterated ego. Knowledge rules the world, so too shall you one day lead the weak. Bring your genius to the masses. If you do not bow, they do not deserve you. You know everything but the past. Therefore, it is only rational who truly know the future as well. Oh, you know everything about the past, my mistake. Enlighten the ignorant masses. So it's about ego, and I guess we have a god complex. It's a literal brain, a skull and a brain amongst a bunch of papers. Okay. Prepare more spells. Think, plan, execute an actual plan. Complete the magocratic Tebern. Vote for yourself. Be a genius without peers. We're the party of ourselves. That's kind of a good take, actually. It's funny. Let's see. High intelligence cleric votes for the best wizard. You despises and envies the gods. Solves every mystery with ease. We literally have a god complex. Masters arcane magic, spouts historical facts for hours. Is dismissive towards those lesser. Knows everything. Low intelligence cleric knows nothing, is both ignorant and confident. Oh no. Needs up tidbits to seem smart, is barely sentient, cannot intentionally solve mysteries, is an idiot, duh. Okay. And then what is wisdom? That's interesting. The large crumble upon their heavy forms. The mystical falter at the crucial point. The small rise to the occasion. Hathaway's poem. Wisdom, it measures your awareness, intuition, ability to understand the world around you, to feel it. You may not know why, but meeting the gaze of another grants you an empathetic bond with her, her wants and fears, her dreams and hopes. You can read people for good or bad, and pick up details others pass by. It is your belief in the heart of all folk, to give and share what you have, and be completely and utterly selfless. It is the only true road to redemption. Gods only know how hard you try. This is kind of like empathy from Disco Elysium, and it's exemplified by a literal heart, it looks like, with a bunch of eyes on it. This is like the intestines. I guess that's, well, in real life, the heart is like on the front of the body, of the chest. essence behind it. I think each of these have like some kind of stomach motif or something. I don't even know. What is your empower your spells? Be kind and see the good in all folk. Egalitarian hope for of the Asgalian working class. Are we communists? There are no big bad evil guys. The working class. We are empowering the working class. High Wisdom Cleric votes for Asgalian Workers' Party. Hates nothing except hierarchies. Embraces his feminine side. Follows his bleeding heart. Masters primal magic. Reads body language like a champ. Notices all details. I wonder what happens if you level up strength and wisdom. We're both like, I think strength is supposed to be emblematic of fascism, right? Party of Norvik. The manly side and the feminine side, I guess. Low wisdom is an oblivious fool. What the hell is going on there? Is an oblivious fool, misreads cues all the time, does not think about the lower class, does not get people, fails at spotting traps. So this also does spotting traps. Is not aware of where he is. Like, what's going on here? I'm so confused. Oh, I guess that's intentional. That's kind of cool. And then charisma. Oh, I didn't notice this, but the tabs change based on the skill. I think they're just different. Oh, they're different zoom-ins of the art style on the right. Okay. Charisma. Those who believe in democracy have a wonderful view of folk. To think them capable of making rational, informed decisions devoid of personal bias and emotional conduct. It is frankly inspiring. Nicholas Darrow, Memoirs of a Statesman. So we're democratic here? Charisma measures your eloquence, confidence, and ability to navigate social situations of any kind. In short, it is the force of your unkempt personality. But they don't need to know that. You talk your way into any position of your liking. Affiliated with any known faction or thought, reality is molded around your will. Like a chameleon, become a social operator. From anything you need to make everyone finally love you. So we really want people to love us. What is this? Oh shit. What the hell? Huh. That's pretty cool. It's a hand pointed upwards, hand downwards as well. It looks like the hand upwards is trying to like talk or something. There's a mask there, but then it's surrounded by another mask. It's another face here. So it's like a mask behind another mask behind, or I guess in front of me. A mask in front of another mask in front of your hands, which are, I guess, what your character is trying to do. It's pretty cool. Alright, well, before we put any... Well, I guess we need to keep reading. As charisma, get an automatic discount in select stores near you. When in every conversation, say the right thing. So whatever you get people to like, you become an apolitical force of nature. Oh no, we're centrist? No, we're even worse than that. We're apolitical. Be arguably sociopathic. High charisma cleric. Votes for whatever makes him popular. Oh god. Was socialized as a child. Knows what to say to win favors. Was socialized as a child? Can actually flirt with some baddies. Loves to mind control people. Sees truth as a suggestion. Has no soul. Damn. Alright. Low charisma cleric. Isn't very likable. Doesn't know how to act with people. Fumbles the baddies. Fewest conversation. Is like the opposite of a skilled orator. Has no style. Oh, it's trying to be an awkward way of describing something. That's the sentence. Okay, well, let's look at the background, I guess. Punching bag. Cronus first 6 PE punching bag. You're the former son who grew up in the city. Of course you'd be an outcast. It took time, but eventually you learned how to cope with it. Troll killer. Latini 14 7 PE. You don't remember it, but you know well how your father died. Sometimes it motivates you, sometimes it felt impossible to live up to. So our guy wants to kill a troll. The hell is this? Ooh, whoa. Kiosk kid. News in Norvik. Pest Control Guild mimic mishap. What? Apartment complex in shambles. It's the meme. Didn't look like normal furniture. What? There's a pest control guild and how to mimic mishap? Potions. 22nd Gorgoni, 10 PE, kiosk kid. Your mom wasn't around a lot, so to keep you out of trouble, she forced you to get a post-school job. Despise the smell of newspapers. Dexterity. Lore enthusiast. Oh, cool. It's a literal book. Lore enthusiast, 11 PE. What is the PE? Is the PE just like age or year? Spend time alone in the city. You often ended up in the Darwinian library. Darrow, that's that guy from Intelligence, isn't it? No. Charisma. Right? He's a statesman. The strange history of Jor's realm was a constant companion to your intelligence and wisdom. Really? Intelligence, not wisdom? Well, I guess... not charisma? Anyways, crowd pleaser. 11 PW, 12 PW, 13 PE. What does this mean, then? I guess we'll figure out later. It's a bunch of money. This is like a Norse theme, I guess. Inevitably, you ended up with the wrong crowd. You quickly picked up on the slang and radical terminology, doing anything to get real friends. 13 PE. Little weirdo. You were a novel to them, the boy who would do it or say anything for their attention, for their approval. After 2 or so years, you got quite good at it. Why is it a potion? Oh, another political. Asgal chants. I think these are the socialists, right? It's local rally stopped by fascist landlord. Yeah. Is that a cat? A manifesto, what we learned from the hedonists. Cronus 19, 15 PE. I guess this must be a date or something, right? As Galus activist, your friends soon introduce you to the rebellious belly of Norvik. As a teenager, you spent years spreading chaos and worse, dwarf propaganda. Oh. The rebellious belly of Norvik. Man, how many are these? Okay, there's more. Oh my god, there's a lot. Holy shit. Okay, well, we've got a lot to go through, apparently. Let's kind of go faster. Garmy 3rd, 17 PE, guard crew. After your arrest, there wasn't much arguing about it. 13 grueling years in training drilled on civic code virtues, but you survived. 18 PE, one friend. You really only ever prayed for that one thing during those 11 years, but the gods did not answer, so you learned to manage as always. That one thing? What, like a friend or something? Acolyte. You dabbled, or your knack from scribing got you promotion to the clerical duties. Picked out of the ranks, quickly showed deep devotion to your divine city. Strength and wisdom. Tower apprentice. Joining the towers is an honor beyond a few. It is also a terrible challenge. Who would have thought lectures were so draining? Leave me. Arcane prodigy. First time in your life you were a natural. You always known a few cantrips, but real magic was something else. It was power. Palace Pawn. As a rising talent, you often found yourself amidst the politicking of superiors despite your best efforts. It never ended well with you. Rising talent. Oh, we don't know. Faithful Harbinger. There's something wrong. Praying to a dead god whose whispers linger in the air, slowly fading. You are isolated among your peers. That doesn't sound very good. Ultra 30. Esoteric expert. You spend most nights seeking esoteric code and insight. A lonely life. Your findings were unwanted by those in charge. You need not stop. Never. Wisdom. Revolutionary scribe. Disillusionment. A city with ideals not upheld. You once chose a side. The emerging democracy wrote day and night for change and glory. Revolutionary scribe. Abject apostate. No one likes you. When you were demoted for dereliction, no one spoke up against it, but it's fine. You'll be fine. After all, you got used to it. Dead cleric. Growing up alone, getting in trouble, training with the Earth Guard, devoting your life and becoming cleric was always supposed to end in the river. Was that a coffin? Are we literally dead? Okay. Let's think. What do we want to do here? I guess let's take a look at a pre-built maybe, or do we put points into this? Okay, what do we want to do? I'm wondering if I should do intelligence wisdom. I think we do intelligence just for lore, learn more about the world, and then guess we'll put points into wisdom just so we can know more about people. Maybe we should just spread it all evenly. What do you want to do for like this? I think lore enthusiast would be good for what our build is. Let's do lore enthusiast. How high can I go? 17. But if I do this, it's 15. So I guess we're for min-maxing. Oh, okay. So that's how you finish. So what's a pre-built looking like? Primal cleric. Also, they do min-max here. 15, 18. What is the nature of a man? Oh, look at that. They did go, they built a strength wisdom character. With more wisdom. Trickster cleric, don't keep your fingers to yourself. Scholar cleric. They want intelligence wisdom. Beefy cleric. More apples. Apple boy. They put proficiency to charisma, but it's kind of low. I guess they just went full into the constitution. Unstable cleric. They should bow before your ego. Charisma, dexterity, and intelligence. Quite interesting. I guess we'll go with what I was saying before. So we'll see. We can. The lowest is 6. Let's boost everything up in neutral. Or no, we can't. Okay. Can't do that. Makes sense. I guess putting all points into wisdom intelligence might not be the best idea. How evenly can we spread this? And then 1 point doesn't do much for us. Oh, why was this? Oh, proficiency, that's why. Oh, we do get +5. I guess we don't need a 17, do we? Because if we do 17, is it every 2 that changes? Well, I guess we could do 17. If you ever get an extra point into it somehow, you can get +6, but I guess it's not really necessary. Kind of want to, maybe we should just spread it out more. Like max 4. And then dexterity will be our lowest. I think that's okay, right? I'm not particularly too happy about that. Maybe we should just dump a stat, to be honest. What do we want to dump? I want to just dump strength. Dump strength. Intelligent wisdom. Kind of neutral everything else. I don't know if I like that, because wisdom is kind of suck in violence suffering. No items too. I don't know. Yeah, I'm okay with this, I guess. Yeah, let's just do it. Oh, an actual election. Explosion erupts the heart of the city. No one wants to deal with this, so they send you. The weakest cleric, Nordvik. Also yet an esoteric genius, the perfect man for the job. Put your quest in any order. Oh, so it changes probably based on our skill set. Don't be afraid to make an interesting choice. Remember to make them all bow down before you. Campaign with level 1 to 6 will play for about 5 to 8 sessions. It's been a journey to put this together. I hope you have a good time. First, only 6 to think. Just avoid going solo in the dungeon. Oh man, this is cool. I wonder what else we can, other dialogue we get. Speak with dead? Loading screen? Necromancy. Gain a semblance of life to a corpse, allowing them to answer questions you pose. Ask the course up to 5 questions. This is just basic D&D stuff, right? Truth and nothing else, a voice declares. What is your name? Intelligence, success, wrong. Your name is Rag. Is there any... You hover over it to see any stats or anything? No? Okay, well, I guess that's just fair enough. This is 14 success, and in your statement of citizenry, Rag Hemlin. Rag doesn't sound right. Rag Hemlin, Rag. Rag doesn't sound right. No one calls you by your name. What? You're often referred to as cleric. And my name is... cleric. Ooh, what's that? What was that? Class conflict. If your name is what you call you, that is it. Could be worse. You answer another question comes from the darkness. What is your occupation? Look around. What's an occupation in this context? Look around. Your senses reach out into the void. A glimmer dangling far, far away. What is an occupation in this context? Work, getting paid for labor. Oh, we failed. Didn't you have a job? Something really important? Your class. Tell the voice about your class. Check. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Class, what class am I? I have an important job to do. Lower class. Who are you again? What political party was Constitution? I don't remember. You are a great spell. Were they socialist? You're a great spellcaster who will rule the world one day. You are a city cleric, nothing more. Oh, keeping it real wisdom. I'm a goddamn wizard. I'm definitely a cleric. I'm awful at everything. Stay silent. I'm a goddamn wizard. Oh shit, class conflict again. Gods be damned you are. It takes a while before the next question is posed. What is your current goal? We need to continue we need to find out who blew up the tea shop. Well, that was... So that's the mystery? Alright, so it's blue, so that means it's intelligence turn. With your gifts, you can easily take control one day. Of a tea shop? The goblin chieftain, she needs you. There's a goblin chieftain? Control, a tea shop exploded. Why all these questions to rule the world? To find goblin chieftain, is that right? Control? Control of everything. It's what you were made for. Tea shop exploded. Unfortunately, yes. That's not good. I like tea shops. Cray, I hate tea shops. They should be banned. I don't have any strong opinion on tea shops. In fact, I never think of them at all. It's important to have opinion on things. Don't actually know how I feel about tea shops. You know what? I like tea shops. They are lovely, yes. You may ruminate further on tea shops at a later date. There's a question to be answered. Your goal is, what are all these questions? No clue, you should keep them talking. It's been silent here for far too long. To rule the world, to find the Goblin Chieftain, is that right? That's what Wisdom told us, right? Yes, our goal was to rule the world through election. It is the only right. No reply, no feedback. What is your political affiliation? The question strikes your entire conscious sending it spinning. If you care for your fellow, vote for or ask those. Is the duty of the powerful to lead, that is you, no one else. Free Striders, maybe? And again, you're no revolutionary. Things just move way too fast these days. Elections are exhausting. You need a high DC for Constitution, but everyone else is 11. It hides in the back of your skull, in fact, that you're bound to be a nationalist. Frightens you. The pressure. I don't know any of these words. I should be in charge as a god king wizard lord. Actually, I'm apolitical. So, strength's nationalist, wisdom is as Galus, Free Striders is dexterity, ego is wizard lord. Is the constitution apolitical, or is that no, charisma is apolitical. Charisma didn't say anything. I guess we'll keep doing the intelligence thing since we're points in. I should be in charge. Election week. Once we based our worth on knowledge and ability, shall come again. The voice is fading. This is the end. The final question. How did you die? Oh, we did die. Same way you lived, unable to step out of the uniform, not for 1 second. Now's your chance. Break free. I fell into divinity. Took me home. I died when he died. Stay silent till the darkness ends. I am not dead. I feel like the game wants me to say the last one, which is tempting. Who's she? Divinity? Let's do it. I am not dead. What's with the low FPS? I guess on the backgrounds, does that mean that all of those backgrounds were true, but we only picked one to focus on? I guess that's our character's life story. Which means at one point we spread dwarf propaganda. Fresh start. Get up. Day 1, 808. Some UI stuff. Job to do. Achievement. Wake up in the lower layer. Heartbeat is loud, screaming. Your body aches, it's stiff as if you slept for days. Characters getting up in the background. Ready for the quest to continue. No, we don't like quests because we're a weak cleric, the weakest. Okay. Look around you. A circular stone chamber, a storage for apples and corpses. Well, there's definitely a lot of apples. There's a pile of apples. This is Tolstad. Oh shit, look at that. Tolstad. No, this is why we chose intelligence for the lore. Hell yeah. Tolstad, a sprawling island fortress in one of 5 districts in the city. It sits in the middle of River Torna, home of Jor's Pillar, sprawling tunnel network, and Water Lane, the greatest trade hub in this Ascani. You are on Tolstad right now. Okay, and Water Lane. Okay, what's Water Lane? Oh, there's a lot. Water Lane, the largest trade port in Norvik, located in a massive tunnel piercing the center of Tolstad. Largest trade port. Okay, massive tunnel. It is a so-called marvel of dwarven engineering. It's the reason so many people commute to Tolstad over the many bridges, considered one of the greatest crafted wonders of the world. Plus Norvik, there's a lot of nested lore here. Central city of Ascani and last bastion of humanity. The last bastion. It was Central City. Okay. It was founded upon the end of the Reconquest in 468 AE, exactly 20 years ago. Oh, sorry, 70 years ago. I misread that. Okay. Ascan, one of the 8 bands along the coast, is a cold mountainous realm and is your home, also referred to as Ascani. 8 bands along the coast. Coast, oh, there's a lot. There's a lot. The coast, also known as Jor's Realm, it is a strip of land divided into 8 bands. The further you go, the closer you get to the infinite waste. Is theorized to be a ring or half sphere due to the bend of the horizon. Okay. The infinite waste, starting at approximately 1,000 or so miles from the coast, depending on various factors. The land is unhospitable, unexplorable, and quite frankly cursed. Each band has its own flavor of this waste. Well, so we're on basically Australia. Don't go inland. It's dangerous there. Check your stuff. What stuff? Your hands dart around your pouch and uniform. Oh, fuck. No spellbook, no mace, face it, you've been robbed. Oops. Your legs shake, tears begin to form. Damn, 18 to not fail that? Is that even possible? Deep breaths, your belongings are surely here somewhere. What's this about a quest? Oh, we got a hit point from that. 5 out of 8 HP. Oh yes, a quest. What did we get a hit point for? Earth be blessed. What the hell is Earth? Your god. Earth. Do I remember everything? Yes, everything is off, but your memory is intact. Okay, at least when I am amnesiac. The tea shop. Yes, the tea shop that blew up. It would be done in a day or 2. That's a job. So I've done this before. Plus, I like those. Wait, how much time do I have? Some job? I've done this before. Well, maybe not this particular type of job. 5 out of 300 XP. Your previous experience lies more in some basic Earthguard militia service, as well as a few years at the Towers. Towers, the home base of the Order of Arcane Clerics in Norvik, also known as OACN. Order Arcane Clerics. Okay. So we're part of an organization of clerics. Spirits, servants of a god, deeply devoted, typically a divine spellcaster given power to their deity. Divine. One of the three pillars of magic, represents by the sacred, the faith of all folk, their souls, and is granted by gods who once walked among us. Rogue sorcery was not your main subject, but yes, you read a lot about these types of fiery events. They're not too common these days. However, this does not appear overly complex. Like quests. They're dangerous, you might not make it. Okay, we don't like quests. How much time do we have until the election? Which is in 5 days. Family advances when you make new choices and dialogues. New choices. Okay. So to be clear, I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop. More or less. What's this about an election? There's that feeling again. The feeling you're about to enter a path from which there is no way back. No way back? That doesn't sound too good. Can I think about this first? Yes, let's finish the job. That doesn't sound good. Good or bad, you won't know until you reach the end. That's very ominous. Can I just not go to the fate will guide me to, it's very ominous. Oh! Shit. I wonder if I could have died there. The weight of the Earthguard uniform of dull pain takes hold. If I had lower con, I wonder. Your body aches, its contents rotting. You must consume an apple now. You've been rotted for far too long. Finish this task with precision and decisiveness, regain your position at the towers, and return to your true task. Seize true power in this forsaken city. If your stats are high or low enough, chimes will appear in your mind. Chimes? They will suggest, inform, and offer a unique path. Trust them at your own risk. Chimes will appear in your mind. Okay. Is there a chime back there? Okay, I'm still very confused. Rubber temples. As you do so, you touch upon cold steel that's covering your entire head, locally known as a helmet. Can I take it off? No. 20? That's basically impossible. I wouldn't do that. Like ripping your own face. Oh shit. No one wants this. Not yet. Not yet. Ooh, 25 XP. Can't wait until you do. Okay, thank you, leave. Level 1 cleric. Hit points. Hit dice. Oh shit, wait, we don't walk yet. Oh my god, what is this FPS? Why is it so sketchy? Let's just put a limit to that, please. Okay, seems a bit better. Strength. Intelligence, proficiency, cleric, hit points. At 0, you go unconscious. The same throws a roll to get back or die. Each level of exhaustion lowers your max HP. HP starts at 8 plus con modifier. Every additional level adds 5 plus con modifier. Oh, so it's just D&D. Hit dice. It spends 1 in order to short rest for 1 hour. Allows you to restore, regain a random spell slot, unlock all failed ability checks, you gain your hit dice on a long rest. Your max amount of hit dice is equal to your level. Proficiency. Experience. And feats. Feats. Okay, thank you. Anything important here? Short rest. Spend 1 hour to recover. Okay, resting is important. Good to know. What's this? What is this? 3 first level spell slots. I'm ready for anything. Oh, so those are our spell slots. Questing tree. What does this do? Oh shit, we made a void. Wizard, cleric. What in God's good name is this? Class conflict. Declare yourself the cleric of Novok one single time. It's a grand title suitable for a true human cleric like yourself. As of now, you have said one single time that you're a cleric, which you are, despite the get up, your true talent lies within the arcane. Obviously. These are the thought cabinets, the tea shop that blew up. Your purpose until Tulsa is to locate this stuff to gain entry. No, these are quests, these are not. So I need to keep saying I'm a cleric to people? Election week. The first ever election in Horvikian history will place just in a few days. What will you vote for? Obviously very clear about the fact that you should be the future God King. He said so one single time in real conversations with real people. I don't think we said it with real people, I think we said it with ourselves. Oh shit. And the other thing is that we've got Wizard, Cleric, Arcanist. I wonder what these things are. These like are stats as to for like what our role is. Okay. Empty, empty, empty. Elm, do not take it off. All items. We don't have shit. Okay, that's inventory. Got a journal. Pillar crossing, toss that stuff. Goblin. DC 8s? Oh, it's our knowledge. Okay. Oh, I see. Our knowledge of stuff is put here. Oh, that's kind of useful. Damn, there's a lot. You need a better skull for this. I mean, yeah, if you want to find one specific thing, I have to click through this. That does not seem very useful. Sure. Spell book. What do I got? First level, cure wounds. Level 1 Divocation is a bonus action. Category Divine Touch. Instantaneous. A creature touch regains a hit points, 1d8 plus wisdom. Spells no effect on undead or constructs. Prepared spells. You're prepared by visiting the shrine at any time. Amount you can prepare is 2 plus your class level plus intelligence modifier. Okay. Whichever is higher plus proficiency bonus. Maybe I should have made that higher. Well. Collecting and memorizing spell scrolls. Okay, well. We've got spells to heal ourselves. Oh, it's just like Disco Elysium. Tab shows what you can interact with. Perfect. Trifle. Behold. Face of the leaf smells lovely. Incense. One cover first level spell slots. Cool. Talk with this corpse. Straight toward the outline of someone. Human, male, over 40. Human, tall and beautiful like yourself, known as the pest of the coast by those less inclined to reproduce like rabbits. Sir, you can't sleep down here. Ah, I see. Must be normal to take naps down here. Chuck him in the rug. Let him sleep. He must have had a rough day. Sir, you can't sleep down here. Sir, please don't ignore me. Stop this idiotic behavior. If you wish to commune with the corpse in any aspect, suggest speak with dead. Third level necromantic spell allows you to animate a spirit into a corpse and answer 5 questions. It obtains a suitable vessel. The boy's not distill. I'm supposed to mouth, including a functioning jawline. No breathing, no movements, nothing. Oh. Oh, he's dead. No shit. True statement. 14 to say this is true. Actually, check under the rug. Cold corpse of a human. We gain XP from that. Thinning blonde hair, unkempt facial hair. Mid-40s, factory worker, Ascani blood. Its complexion shows nearly no decay, most likely on the spell of a preserving effects of a preserving spell. The DC of a choice is determine how challenging that roll will be for you. You select a dice choice, you then roll a 20-sided dice. If you get the same or higher, you succeed. Examine him closer. Effortless. I'm good with corpses, right? What do you mean? Like, I've been trained to handle them, right? You do not have the training to handle them, no. What? But of course, you do have the skills to draw basic conclusions, so go ahead. Oh, right, I mostly deal with paperwork. Here's that. Got it. I'm a master of corpse craft. Perhaps one day. Be careful, you don't know what you're doing. Oh, the GC went down because of that. Shit, nice. Come on. Hell yeah. There's something strange here. There's no gentle repose. Here's a corpse from decaying. Closer, but do not move the corpse. Harsh scars over the skin. Signs of being either a hard worker or a careless worker litter his skin. Cause of death apparently to be not directly visible. No blunt trauma either. He died of disease? Considering his age and the shape of his body, he's mostly died of a common disease or internal failure. That's pretty broad and vague. Unless you're willing to start cutting, that's all you get. Except, there's also a marking on the right leg, a circle with a cross in it. Oh shit, new quest. 300 pieces added. You recall it's the marking of PR, potential revivification. This guy can be revived. Can we look at our quest now? While we're here or no? If I hit escape, does it? Yeah, no. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Let me just make sure I didn't do anything weird with the stream. Okay, sorry about that. This guy can be revived. It seems so. He was most likely die during care. He was granted immediate gentle repose. Wait, I thought we said he wasn't under gentle repose. Oh, there's no regular gentle repose, okay. However, he did not clearly have an RF revive fund, nor did he have family members enough ready cash. Shit. Is this America? Oh fuck, I didn't mean that. Revive fund, a type of life insurance. Monthly payments are made into an account that can be used to pay for the resurrection of the fallen holder, given that they're under the age of 75 human scale. Or perhaps he was just an unlikable fellow, who knows. Resurrecting many times from a weak revive to legendary true resurrection. Above 5 is a 3rd level necromancy, and as a to ruin, the body is brought back to life. 9th level legendary, capable of bringing anyone but dead back to life. If you believe the legends, there's many different tales. You generally cannot use it on a creature that's been dead for over 200 years. Enough. Probably the coast, so I could cast Revivify on this guy. Potentially, yes. Although the question is, why should you? 3rd level spell slots value. Why waste some blue collar corpse? That's terrible. If you can always save a life or bring it back, it's the right choice. Of course it isn't. Ignoring the fact that you cannot simply spend your power on any old fool, there are a million outcomes to a resurrection lead to negative outcome in the world. I guess that's true as well. Good intentions build a better world. Perhaps in your foolish alignment system, but not in reality. Alignment is an esoteric effect which brands each creature 1 to 9, 2 axis, lawful, chaotic, good to evil. Is debatable exactly who or what determines its parameters, like detect alignment or capable of parsing this effect. Excuse me. Esoteric. The magic of Jor and his strings. The coast is infused with it. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we know what esoteric means now, in the context of this game. Jor is the name of our realm, also the name of the legendary wizard who created it. He died during the closing at the end of the Gate era. Closing end of the Gate era. A wizard is a spellcaster, typically plays your strengths, Mandarin, blah blah blah. What the hell's a Gate era? Gate era, period lasting approximately 3,000 years. First era, named after the many gates of Jor to connect his realms with it, while the other ended around 2,000 years ago. Trust modern scholars. Did we already do Arcane? We already did Arcane. Oh no, we didn't. One of 3 pillars of magic. Was a tap of Magic Arcane is one. I think Divine was another pillar. Pure strings, ley lines, as try to hold them together. Okay. It's okay to loot him, right? Yeah, why not? If you can suffer the loss of moral integrity. Moral integrity, it's a dead guy. He's not gonna need this stuff. Not like the guy will complain, but don't go around talking about it too loud, okay? Grave robbing is frowned upon by some, even in these enlightened times. Either way, you will not get into trouble. No one will know. What is this guy? His hands are callous. He's built like a sarcophagus. He's a dead working man, the type to spend his life toiling away for nothing. Why is he here? This is a morgue of a lich house, clearly. A lich house. A mortuary. A holding space for dead bodies. In times of undead, they are known to be heavily guarded. During times of undeath, corpses are kept on cooling in places like this for cremation or burial. Just not bothering this corpse. Behold. New quests. 300 pieces to revive a corpse. Trifle. He has an apple and some crowns. Let's not loot the dead body. I feel like there's consequences to our actions. This isn't yours, is it? What's this? Tattered cloak. The cloak is sprawled upon the iron slab. As you grab, you immediately feel the dampness spreading into your gloves. Oh, he's light blue and tattered, and it was once yours. Please don't. This thing is disgusting. Weigh it in your hands. It's heavy. Is it? Bring out the water. The filthy liquid falls to the floor of the stony chamber. It smells of salt water. It's still quite light. Should I wear this? No? Of course you should wear it. A hood is a perfect tool for any decent rogue and or ne'er-do-well. So what if it's damp? You have to wear it. I am a rogue, so yeah, let's wear it, but I'm not a rogue. Sorry, the word is I am not a rogue is not in your vocabulary, actually. Please rephrase. That's not one word, though. Oh, well, then I guess I am a rogue. You don't tell me what to do. I guess I am a rogue. Class conflict. Okay, because now we're trying to be a rogue. That's something a good rogue would say. You reach for the fancy red pouch of holding. Cloaks... Oh, we still have a pouch of holding. Cloaks easily slips into the extra-dimensional space with a satisfying slurp. Gods, I can fit so many items in this thing. I really love my pouch of holding. Yes, you were very lucky. This kind of magic item goes to 10,000 crowns. Norvikian crown, the main coin is a Norvik. Norvikian crown, official currency, heavy inflation during years after its passing. A meal is somewhere between 5 and 20. Cheap rent is 100. Cheap month's rent. Spellbook is 50. An average salary is up to 300. Average salary inside the city up to 500. Okay, that's not bad. Earth's passing, the day your god died. Norvik used to celebrate this with fervor when you're literal, as many fanatics believe you returned to host the true legendary feast. Earth's passing. Ignore the darkness of winter outside. It's not yours though, it's the city's. You can't just use it for anything. It's yours, you can do whatever you want with it. This is cool, is the response to a failure. So there's like a lot of branching paths then. Depending on if you succeed or not. Now go put on your cloak and rob some people. You'll have to need some resources. Equipping items to your ability scores. I don't know if I actually want to equip this. What does this do for us? Please don't put it on. Ends or torn is a stretch to call it a cloak. Dexterity minus charisma. Put it on. Do it. We get new dialogue? No? Okay. Yeah, putting it on doesn't do anything for us because it lowers our score by 1. Yeah, it looks better than the ones in the pile. Give it to me. Assuming it will save your soul. Very good. There's a man over there looking at a bunch of apples. What is this? Divine shrine covered in apples. I like shrines. Lets us do stuff with magic. Ruins fill your senses as you approach. The color is faded. This monument is hollow, void of all life and divinity. And worse, it's covered in rotten apples. Sacred shrine left in the States, an insult to Earth and all of its people. These old things are still around, huh? Are they rare? Can I pray here? It's an insult. Indeed. Yet you are very much aware this is not the worst you'll see. You have to fight hard to keep Earth's dream afloat. The city is lost, but is not yet lost. Oh, poetic. You're also aware the city is very much in need of change. Change from what? An honorable lifestyle, a peaceful city for humans to prosper in. Change from stagnation, a mire of decay. First Crusade brought triumphs. The corruption brought after his fall is due to exactly that kind of filthy rhetoric. You're certainly allowed to be wrong in your opinion there. That's funny. Stop complaining, won't solve anything. It's going to remove the apples. Stop complaining, this won't change anything. True, but you must stay vigilant. Do not let free striderism destroy your way of life. Don't stand in the way of people's progress, prosperity, stubborn idiot. Filth, greedy filth. This is giving me a headache. Politics is exhausting. Remove the apples, please. It does not take long for you to move some of the nasty apples away from the shrine. A small improvement, but big in the heart. Old things are still around, huh? Permanent blindness and decay. Use rare? No, you'll find shrines like this all over. Can I pray here? To what exactly? There are many gods listening to our prayers always. Just remember they might not respond so clearly. So I can pray to some random god. You may pray as you wish. There is an internal element to it that is underappreciated. The shrine towers over you. You feel small. To cast spells, you must first pray them at shrines. First spells can be cast when the cleric has the reason to do so, either in and out of dialogue. Spell slots. What other gods are there? Pray. Let's pray. Staring. Focus your mind. Begin your prayer. And tranquility. Contemplate the tea shop. Tea shop is destroyed in the middle of the day. Minor injuries reported. Your goal is to investigate. That's it. The election. Your vote won't matter. Your vote will be the most important of all. Ask those around you for what they will vote for, and you'll find your own voice. Contemplate your class. Identity is not easy. It's everything. Action to home like the street. What you choose might be a first step. Choose wisely. Can I return here? Always. What other gods are there? Many. You know a few. Earth god of Norvik. Devoted your life to follow in his footsteps. Asgal Ashmite. Ask. Okay. Dwarven god. Egalitarianism. Dwarf of a low caste born deep into the tunnels. Need tame divinity. Crushed kingdoms and formed Asgal Volkhelm Forge. On his death, a great civil war broke out, resulting in his family lived for 25 years. A great civil war broke 27. I'm sorry. A great civil war broke out, resulting in the exile of all his followers to the surface. But his influence fell around the undercoast and above as the exiled door spread to all corners. Undercoast, a name for the undersea coast. Undersea coast, gravity reversed, cavernous sea, and archipelago. My voice is starting to get really dry. Right underneath the coast, dig deep down far enough, and you end up passing through the gravity flip, and then you can make the climb to the undercoast. Oh, really? The powerful esoteric effect keeping a perfect gravity balance between the coast and the undercoast, also used as the name for the specific layer in which the gravity flip occurs, which is around 3 to 5 miles beneath sea level on both sides. His followers do not pray to him, for he is not even seen as a god by most. Kick the gambler, trickster, the only type of god only famous for ridiculous ploys. It's often seen as a silly goblin myth. Who is he? Trickster Goblin united the tribes Ascani during the Divine Era, cutting off his right hand to fulfill a prophecy. Okay. Divine Era, period lasting god of gambling. Gambling? Hell yeah, gambling. A period lasting 279 years, named for the birth of many walking gods around the coast, ended 538 years ago. Birth of many of the gods walking on the coast. Divine Era, 3rd out of 5, when the first gods are born out of mortal folk. The power began to fall entirely into their wonderful and fragile hands. Can we do this? Oh no. 5 eras use canonically important events as starting points. For these eras, although this was easier when the architects of Domina still had common consensus, not everyone agrees the so-called post-war era has even begun, let alone what it should be called. Post-war era, the current era, has lasted 27 years. The name was chosen reads the name is subject to change. In truth, there are a few gods who still worship him after the conquest. Goblin, short, green, claws, fangs, little monsters. They got 3 tribes in Norvik and are considered somewhat civilized, really. Monster, short for monstrosity, defined as a non-sentient creature born out of magical means, often by providing various natural beasts or from cursed esoteric events. So they're non-sentient. Okay. But they're somewhat civilized. According to Torvik, if you, for some reason, would get a response, only results in the exact opposite of whatever you wanted. Okay. These are not actual gods, are they? No, not gods technically. It is complicated. There are common divine avatars known to the various folk of Norvik. Long ago, the true outsider, gods invaded Jor's realm. When the gate shut, their divine essence awakened walking gods along the coast. These describe the divine avatars who rose and fell in around the divine era. Most religions are built around these figures, and influence can be felt everywhere. His last known walking god when he faded 27 years ago. Wait, so there were... There were outsider gods that invaded, but then when they were shut, then there were just these walking gods. The gods you know are but a spiritual vessel of the true gods beyond our realm. Yet they are the only gods you know about. Faintly they listen to your prayers and grant divine power to their clerics. A ruse played by powers in the beyond. Ridiculous. Okay, so you are. Pray while other gods are there. Prepare spells. Okay, view a list of all your available spells. In order to cast spells, you must prepare them by approaching shrines. Fill in this empty slot to the right. You may only prepare a spell. You have a spell slot at the corresponding level. Okay, each circle represents a slot. You may cast spells and consider spell tiles can be found next to your spell slot once you finish preparing a spell. Okay. And there we go. We now have a spell. Can I heal or something to divine assurance or something? Not precisely. Not grant divine intervention for minor injuries. Do you think they care? If you want healing, you have to do it yourself. Power channeled through Earth? Yes. Come on, is it really channeled? The guy's dead, faded, gone. You're most likely simply handling some esoteric leftovers smidged on the strings. Wisdom. I remove the apples. Okay. Moderate skill, +4. Give it a shot. No! Focus your mind on Earth's symbol is red eye. You recite a few words of remembrance before you sense the channeled strings around this shrine. They converge upon you and end you. Oh, I still got something. Oh, well, that's something. You sense there's something you've missed. What were those words, the ones you learned in the tower? Shit. We missed something. We still got healed though. Fuck, I ate that apple. Shouldn't have done that then. Can we pray to a specific god? Nope. Not yet. Alright, well, I guess we're done here. Question mark? Great amount of apples. I guess let's see. Interact with apples. Pile of apples. Stare at a pile of apples. Apples are good for you. These apples are now in pristine condition. Alright. Whose apples are these? Goblin Garden. Door a bit still sitting at the center of a Tolstad, now Goblin Sanctuary. Should these be stored beside corpses? No, it is a health hazard. Of course not, it's nasty. Might eat my way through this pile of apples. You can certainly try. DM's way of saying don't do it. It's not a question of could, it's a question do you have the time. As well, will your stomach survive the ordeal? No. You're not capable of carrying such a tremendous burden. It would lead to death. Roll a d20 if you're not to get a unique outcome. d20 difficulty class. It's a lot of apples. Move the bad apples first. Oh shit. Pluck away with any signs of spoilage. Start eating. Well, we are more likely than not to succeed, so let's do it. Fuck me. Look upon the challenge with fear in your stomach. This will be your end. No, don't do it. Well, we got a point. First apple goes down the hatch. Going smoothly, maybe this will be easy. Another one. Number 2 as well, and you feel something rumbling. Oh. Maybe I should stop. Weak choice, but understandable. We want more apples, but maybe not the spoiled ones. Something light and hard hitting the ground. A small, sharp rock. Must have fallen into the pile of apples at some point. Highly esoteric object. Oh, we got something for our troubles. Shard of Jor. When a tingle shoots up your arm. Esoteric. Shard. Is connected with this string. To unlock failed ability checks. Oh, we can spend one if we want to. Unlocked upon the completion of a short rest or a long rest. Come back, we can come back. You do so. I wonder if is there like a map or something? I would like to know. I guess we just have to remember to come back here. Oh fuck, another spell. Shield of Faith. Fasting time, 1 bonus action. Category Divine. Concentration. A shimmering field appears and surrounds you, protecting from damage. Duration is reduced by 1. Well, I guess we can. It's 8:57. Can prepare a spell real quick. And so we did. Alright, well, obviously we need to talk to this guy first, but let's explore everything else. Very important piece of paper. Voting card. -1 intelligence. Why would you hold on to this then? Is this thing bright? Rock. Untrained dead, no inherently mental traits. A scuffed voting card made out to Hagnar Hamlin. Oh, that's us, isn't it? From a dwarven office for some reason, and someone has checked in all 5 parties on the list. What the hell? How would you do that? Oh, so the party Norvik are nationalists. Oh, can we click on this? Why is it orange all of a sudden? Oh, it's because of the apples in the background. Okay. You need to bring this to a polling place on election day if your voice is to be heard. Pick up this surprisingly thick piece of paper, the shaking hand. The card is slightly torn and has clearly been drenched at some point. Rust Court. I mean, voting card and fancy Ascani Dwarven. 5 days remaining. Alright, there's an election. It was nice to not think about it for once. Useless. We never had one of those before. Neat. We should just get a God King again. It worked great last time. It's time for a damn revolution. Never had one before. Very neat. Finally, the voice would be heard, along with every idiot in Norvik. How does this thing work? After you pick it up at a district office, you need to check the box of one of the 5. Then you deliver it to a polling place. Although in your case, you need to write the name of the party you want in the corner along with the signature. Since you filled out every box like an idiot. That's kind of cool. The edges of the intelligence is like the brain and paper. This is your 1 vote. You should indeed take care of it. Look at the list of parties. Party in Norvik. Inheritor of bureaucratic organization, founded to uphold the old ways, headed by magistrates and 20-something old noble families. Magistrate, 5 rulers of the 5 districts. Coin Lord, Home Lord, Shield Lord, Food Lord, Law Lord. Unique role in the city's bureaucracy. Sometimes the title switch between districts. Generally, the housing district holds the Home Lord, the Palace holds the Law Lord. Palace is nickname for the current ruler of Norvik, named after the Palace district, which most central authority lies. One of the 5 districts, Norvik, home of the aristocrats. So rich people. Free Strider. The new way. People in the east have overthrown the wizards and gods. For years, the revolution has slowly crept into the cities. Now it's time to finally join the free cities and get rich. Free Cities is a collection of city-states and reads, united in the guild banner of Free Striderism. Norvik would join them one way or another. Reads is one of the 8 bands. Temperate land of lowland, many lakes, homeland of the humans, large portion are still cursed. Entire undead cities, eternally burning valleys and floating mountains. That sounds not good. Band is an esoteric divide, split the circular coast into 8 geographic areas, common as bands. Okay. Next is the Asgalis, the Workers' Party. The workers who built the city want to rule it. Seems only just. The vision is of a fair and even society where those who live underneath rise up to show their worth. Why can't we share? Agrarian Rule Party. Oh, the Constitution is the Agrarian. People live off the earth, simple farmers, people of the land, common clay of Ascani's fields. The political ones must be swallowed by Asgalists. And then Arcanists. Magocrats. Magic. So, Magocrat? I don't know. Ruled pre-Coast War. Human civilizations and Old Dominion, very minor political party. Dominion, the arcane error name for reeds. Oh wait, Constitution was like the 2%. 2% of the polling 2% of the population, but you don't care. Dominion is arcane error name for reeds. Old Dominion name was changed by Free Strider revolutionaries to mark the end of the old Majocratic mage, probably Majocracies. Arcane era. As well as the birth and death of the great human Majocracies and Dominion that reads into 27 years ago. So there's the Arcane era. So we're currently in the post-war era. That was preceded by the Arcane era. Preceded by, I think, the Divine era is third. Finally, the box doesn't say anything. This is where you can put what you want or just leave it for a null vote. The box is filled in with a smudged check mark, including the last empty one. Are these all the parties? I know what to vote for already. No. There are a dozen other large parties in Norvik. Most have been subsumed over the last few years. Such as the Civic League of Progressives, the Torch Union, Order of the Scales, Hedonist Party, and the various guild parties. Hungarians Arcanists are the only ones who have not joined a large party or fallen aside. That makes sense. There's an apple here. There's one special. It looks good. And over. Okay, save. We've done a lot. I would like to not have to do it all again. Okay, well, let's talk to this guy again. Who are you? This guy looks indecisive. Oh, I can pickpocket him. Wisdom tooth, pickpocket item, dexterity 15. You could pickpocket a tooth from this guy? Is he carrying a wisdom tooth in his like pocket? Or am I grabbing it from his mouth? Oh, it's a zombie. Shambling man by the apple pile. Does not acknowledge your presence. Greetings, citizen. Just stare. Glancing under his hood, you catch a blank expression spread upon a dried face. What is your name, sir? Does not even turn to look at you. Identify yourself, citizen. You trying something here, smartass? Why is this man not listening to me? Identify yourself. Gauzy dark eyes just stay forward into nothing. This is a reanimated corpse. Probably a work zombie, though it's been illegal to employ undead since the Bone Purge of 11. The Bone Purge. CY effort in 11 PE. Oh, is that post-war era? That's probably what that means. To stop necromancers from outcompeting mortal staff factories. That's funny. They decided to outlaw What is that? Is that the equivalent of slaves or the equivalent of robots, I wonder? Or maybe both, I don't even know. Sir, are you a member of the undead? What's he doing? I found this voting card over there. Is it yours? Should I defeat this zombie? Attack the zombie. Go away, leave. Sir, are you a member of the undead? What's he doing? Zombies attempt to clear a path through the apple pile. He's been at it a long time. I found this voting card. Is it yours? It's not even grunt in your direction. Keeps working slowly. Move the voting card from your gloved hand. It is indeed yours. Keep it safe. Oh, we don't get this dialogue unless we grab the voting card first, huh? That's kind of cool. You're very rude. Did you know that? I'm thinking of voting for the Nationalists. They got a good plan for the future of the city. A free start revolution would be good for the city, I think, don't you? We need to establish an Asgalus government. It's the only way for the average peasants to not fall back into oppressive oppression, feudalism, or worse, magicracy. That's a weird name. Everything surrounding the place, the so-called democratic process is madness. Everyone should just vote for me to be their god king wizard. That way I can solve all their problems through magical dictatorship. I don't have a political opinion, so I guess I don't need this voting card. I'm a very me person. Let's vote for me. Is a naive thought, but in all honesty, there's no other good way forward. Vote for me, zombie. You have become an arcanist, gained for choosing this political stance 2 times. A genius from like the masses just simply must be. We've turned into an arcanist. The zombie does not object to your campaign speech, does not rank. Am I boring you? This is another apple at the top of the pile. He does not have an opinion of any kind. Did I defeat the zombie? That'd be pretty scary. You should probably speak with the owner first. Sounds like a good idea. So we've become an arcanist. That must be our political affiliation, I suppose? Political affiliations, and then our class. Oh, because there's an election week, so this is why this quest is on the right side. Is there a quick save button? Oh, so there is. Perfect, it's just like Disco Elysium. Hey, he just won't move. We actually have to beat the guy to get to the other side. No fucking way. Out my way, son! Alright, fine, we'll find your owner. Spiral staircase, ancient architecture. Spoken dialogue, eternal thoughts, performed action. Oh, well, that loading screen went by. Biskin's lair. Is that a vampire? Oh, look at that. Look at the light in that window. That looks very nice. We are glowing. Good morning, cleric. Oh, hi. Are we supposed to be dead? How do you know me? Empty pot. Gauge an empty pot. Find this pot to be empty. Most contain strange herbs or ashes. This one does not. Recently emptied, you can still see remnants of dust at the bottom. Pot was recently emptied. There is fear. Oh, it must grow sturdier. You hedonistic fool. Excuse me? Pray the stomach dies and let the mind work without its poisonous influence. We need an 18 of con to do something with that. What are you? Mushrooms. Probably edible. Can we grab it? Swamp extract. Small fungus ball. Form to do wonders for your god. They're not mind altering, probably. Well, probably is good enough for me. Oh, right click is also zoom out. What's going on here? Red Eye of Urath. Joy left his mark across the bands. Today is universal sign of magic. So red eye, and then the mark of Jor is... I don't even know what that is. It's like some kind of like broken in half, like circle. Alright, well, there's another corpse. Can we talk to this corpse? Can we pitch our fate one day? Oh, that's very nice. Can we pitch our political... I guess it's a bad idea to loot bodies, so let's not do that. Or maybe it's completely benign, who knows? Stone slabs are designed to slide along the iron beams, interesting. It looks like... Yeah. Is the question mark being blue means that required intelligence to do so, I wonder? Wait, is that... Ruined prayer book? The book is ruined. Most of the pages, while dry now, has been completely drenched. Oh, that must be our prayer book in salt water. It's absolutely completely ruined. You need a 13 DC to know that it was salt water? Only a few pages of the soggy, bracken-ish papyrus papers are readable. They appear to contain some kind of undecipherable symbols. What's Connie writing? Oh, the most basic kind. Wait. Oh no. Someone is attempted to dry this to the best of their ability. No! By Earth. Phoenix Folio updated. It's a quest. This is your prayer book. So many hours wasted. You would have to rebind the whole thing and it's ruined. That'll cost a fortune. Damn, I wonder what the DC success would be. Take the ruined prayer book. Oh, fuck. Our prayer book is ruined. Find a service provider to rebind it for you. Fix your damn spell book. Tool contains... The cover indicates that the spell book of hymns written dedicated to the river Torna and their conquests and joy spent years perfecting it. Most of the pages are smudged. It feels terrible to think about the knowledge lost. Need to get a rebound. Alright. What else we got? Open mana for esoteric geometry. You know this already. Geometry, you say? Oh, just incense. Behold, the thick tome lies upon the iron slab. Flip the tome open. There are fine and handwritten letters scattered upon the pages. You read these symbols, but they are old draconic Demonian. Diminorian, the common language of man. Okay. Spread across the coast during the Arcane Era. Become the lingua dominans in trade and politics. Okay, that's kind of cool. Instead of lingua franca, it's lingua dominans. Trade and politics. Arcane Era, 4th of the 5 eras. We knew this. Arcanist rose, dominated the coast, only fall when the Coast War. Crumbled the empires of dust. Now we get to hear about the Coast War finally. Coast War is a century-spanning conflict between every great nation of the Arcane Era. Scholars estimated to claim more than half of the entire human population. It is said to have begun in 398 AE by the inciting spark of the assassination of Priestess Ileona, and generally agreed to have concluded with the fall of Thazin in 481, 57 years ago. Okay. 57 years ago, but the Arcane Era ended 27 years ago. Thazin is the greatest of the floating cities. Center of the Agendim coalition. Captured essence of the nameless fourth apprentice. Wait, once I captured the nameless fourth apprentice. It was mostly esoterically powerful city-state in history, famous for its shadowy 1,000 feet long tentacles that could be seen in the skies 100 miles away. It fell in 481 AE, was rebuilt now on the ground in the decades after. Wow. Who's this coalition? United Magistracy of Hagenshags and the Minori. Arguably the most powerful Arcanist states, said to rival the strength of warfare during the Gay Era conflicts. The merger is considered to be one of the first bricks laid upon the roads to the Coast War. Who are these guys? One of the most powerful families in Old Diminer, known for their potion necromancy, spawned from the seed of the Shadow Lord, God, and theocratic ruler in the Divine Era. Okay. Old Dimonor, a term for Dimonor, often used to refer to the band before it was renamed Reeds during the Coast War capitulation agreements. Some say it was sarcasm, some say it with old pride, some say it with fear. Okay. So, is Reed's our current coast? I wasn't really... Too many words being thrown around. Anyone who uses this term for anything is either an anti-free starter or this under a rock. De verbis draconium ars occulta. It's basically Latin, right? Something akin to Colt's dragon speech. Appears to be Calum de Monori. The Monori, so this is basically just like Roman, right? Because it ends in 2 eyes. One of the most powerful families, reality warping artifacts, and enchantments spawned from the Drake Slayer, Doug Dimmadome. Doug Dolan Dim. First emperor of the coast, known as the Drake Slayer King, due to slaying of several dragons liberating the human slaves. First human emperor. Some call him Drake Doom Deether Doug Dolan Dim. Most do not. This is literally Doug Dimmadome. Doom, the Layer of Lich. Lich is a spellcaster. Eternal Life. Okay. Old Draconic. Tongue of the Dragon Masters of Old Dominar. Before the Arcanist rose up. Can I translate this? No. Now without weeks of study, you were not trained in Draconic at the Tars. Making my hands on comprehend language. The spell. How do you know you seem to have lost your memorization? Find a spell scroll, you can buy it, it's fairly common. We have another thing to do. We have too many things. What's this? A tray of old incense. Might be usable. Incense is always good for us. What's this? No, too much reading. That's what we're here for, though. We're here for reading. So many books, basic manuals, arcanist histories, novels. Oh my god. 1 second. Okay. Some of them stand out to you as classics to give you useful to refresh your mind. Books taught you, bookishly. Wow. Read Autobiography Prax by Lord Phileas Prax. You've seen that guy before in the level up area. Love the character creation. Read Folk Tales by the Trill Sisters. Read Collected Chants of Norvik by Patriarch Billy. 1 and go down. Classic. Kept this book on your bedside for years during your scribing years. Take a look at the first page. In these pages, I shall endeavor to recount the journey of a mind born to greatness. Okay. And will temper a will tempered by the crucible of ambition and a spirit bound to the relentless pursuit of arcane. My name is Phileas Prax. He has a high opinion of himself. Magocrat. Mago. A arcanist of the highest order, led one of the longest autocratic empires in Old Dominar, and founded by House Prax, so famous for creating the Cursed Lands. He created the Cursed Lands, okay. Negative air energy plane. That's about the size of the entirety of the land today, held by... Made his statements on his personal abilities of magic. As always, this man is contradictory. He praises his natural gifts and mental abilities while stating himself worthy only through his hard work and merit. It's ridiculous. Know this, I write not for the masses, but for the few who will possess the clarity of vision to see beyond the veil of mediocrity. To them I offer my life as a lesson and legacy, that they may learn from my triumphs to avoid the pitfalls of lie and wait for the unwary. You remember the first chapter dealing with his youth growing up in the ruthless court of a rival house, the Hagen Shags. Okay. How he struggles against relentless opposition and bullying, making himself to be an underdog. Power is not born of blood, nor inherited by the fortune of birthright. It is cultivated in the crucible of the mind, refined by the fires of discipline, sharpened by the weapons of pursuit knowledge, that those who seek rule first to kneel before the altar of wisdom, for there lies the true forge. Yet he does not address his own privilege. What privilege did he have? If it is only read, he should not need any of those fancy private studies or lectures. Well, there it is. Stop complaining, the story's just getting good. Of course intelligence likes this guy. Glorious design. Let those who learn lead. Through merit of abilities and nothing else. I guess that's following our character's high intelligence, so we should probably read this. Not the book. Flip through the pages. I really dig this idea. Of course you do, you're a wizard after all. The world would be better if I wrote it, like Prax did. Yes, it would. Flip through the pages. Oh, more of an arcanist. We're becoming we're becoming an Arcanist dictator. In the second half, Rex begins to talk about his early political career, the intricacies of magocratic bureaucracy, how he learned to play the game well enough for himself to reach a dictatorship as the youngest magocratic ruler ever. Magocratic, I should say. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. The rest of it is mostly a collection of meditations surrounding magic and power. Okay. The esoteric is neither good nor evil, it's a tool. To think that power alone grants the right to rule, Arkham must be a statesman, for the whims of unchecked magic can lead even the wise astray. Government iron hand, but let the hand guide the principle of reason and justice. Legacy. Ironic. I see no irony here, only truth. In the halls of power, the arcane shall be our shield and our sword. Yet, remember this, the Arcanist's duty is not only to himself, but to the state and people. But in this pursuit of knowledge, once for the price of ignorance, a vigilant mind is the guardian of civilization. Vigilance state to forge progress, let no shadow fall upon our vigilance, for in the light of our knowledge lies the true path. I mean, what is this? A shield of first level aberration spell can be cast in reaction to arcane barrier, projecting against the faces of blows. I think we had that spell. Final. Is this our spell? Yeah. Finest parts of the biography focuses on even deeper and more rambling side of ruling. Instant paranoia. This is way too much reading. Why would you open a book then? Shut the book. Shut it, looking upon the title once more. Alright, well, we read a book. Oh my god, this is a lot of to read though, honestly. But that's what we're here for. Opening the Trill Sisters book shows an index of several tales, many of you which you heard growing up. It's mostly just the problem that I have to read it out loud. I wish there was voice acting. These stories shape reality, for the mind does not distinguish a tale from a real life lesson, but they are but the same. Out of the books you see, one of them remember the most, the one about the gnome and the titan. Terms of giant creatures who first inhabited and shaped Jor's realm. Really? The story spoke to you mostly because they don't like the friendship between the two. The guy is a loner. A little on the large. In the old days, when dragons ruled the skies and titans wandered the earth, there lived a gnome named Abacus, known far and wide as a half-wit. Whether by fate or folly, he often found himself on the oddest places, so he stumbled into a deep valley of Ascan. This valley was home to Kayamor, the Mist Titan, possibly being referred as thick as the ancient forests and limbs that clutched the very mountains. His upper body was hidden and perhaps made of the swirling mist that filled the valley. But on this day, the valley was not the serene refuge it once been. The air was thick with ash, the rivers ran black, the trees stood as charred husks. Asuf, the ancient red dragon, had set the forest aflame, hoping to drive Kayamor from his domain and claim the fertile valley for himself. The Red Dragon of Ascan, his rise to power through trickery and betrayal is legendary, as is his fall to Abacus the Half-Wit and the Mist Titan. Oh, that's a spoiler. Rumor says his spirit still haunts the ever-lit Burned Coast to this day. Burned Coast is a vast piece of coastland just east of Norvik, charred area filled with volcanic activity and kobolds, one of the eternally cursed lands on the coast. Very impossible to travel to Reeds because of this area. Okay, no, wait, we are in Norvik, I think? Right? I don't know. And then there's Reeds to the east, I suppose? Kayamor was furious, his great form trembling with rage as he searched for the source of destruction upon Abacus. His eyes fell upon Abacus, who was wandering aimlessly. His tiny mind more puzzled by sun darkness than anything else. To think that the coast was filled with beasts of yore at one point. Continue to the verses. It rained harshly and wildly. It was not common to see why some preferred the chaotic dominance of the tyranny of dragons. Continues to the verse. Thriculum chum. Who dares bring fire to where none should come? Ashes taint my sacred mist. Speak, small one, lest you be missed. Oh, that's cool. It's clean rhymes. Abacus looked up, squinting through the fog, and scratched his head. Wait a second. Right. Fire? No, I've no fire to share, nor flame do I bring, nor ash to bear. For in the dark I see clear as day. kiss those who can't, so that need the flame, they say. Thrick Lumchum, what nonsense from your tongue does come? Who is it that needs this blaze, that blackens my mist and dims my days? I'll question thee, who needs a flame? To light their path and stoke their claim? Perhaps it is Esuf the king, whose fires to your valley bring. Thrick Lumchum, the dragon's days are surely done. Guide me, gnome, to where he lies, together we shall dim his skies. Wonderful little tale about the little and large. This book is a fan of Shakespeare. Really? The story goes on to wax about the friendship sparked between this elder titan and the silly little gnome as they sought out Esoth on his throne. The ancient red dragon then falls to the titan's might after Abacus accidentally guides him to the correct location. That's funny. One of these classic stories every child in Askan is told growing up. It's important to remember that this is an oral tale passed down over generations. It's simply the shape in which it was written down. Who knows how exactly it functioned in its original state? I guess that's how folktales goes. Alright, last book. Read Collected Chants in Norvik by Patriarch Pili. Printed version of Pili's work, but still old, probably came from the earliest Norvikian printers. On the first page, a short message is handwritten in the corner. Belief lay in the collected humanity of Norvik, but you watch that. In this collection. With honor and grace, Pili D. Is this a handwritten message from the second patriarch himself? Oh shit, really? Patriarch, a top clerical rank in Norvik, different from Lord Patriarch, which is the traditional administrative leader of the city. Only about a dozen men currently hold the rank. Huh. They manage a section of clerics each at the towers. Lord Patriarch, the commander of city forces and top cleric beneath Earth. The title is appointed by Earth, currently Lord Akisum holds the title, having led the city for the past 30 years, withdrawn leader over 80 years of age, has put most power into the hands of the magistrates. Okay. You feel faint. Are you even able to hold such an artifact? Fascinating to think the pale man held such a treasure on his shelf. Read the foreword. A dream of unity under Earth. Oh, I just realized it's pronounced Earth, isn't it? Like Earth. Okay, the book began with a lengthy essay about the foundation of Norvikian cultural values. It's really like a guide, if anything. What a Norvikian person is, how their value comes from various tribes in the old country, and how they have formed under something greater under Earth. To give the old and embrace the new. It's not a completely bad move to unite a folk is to build commonality, to lower inequality. Though of course there are many direct ways the state at the time made sure that the old did not remain in the shadows. Violent and oppression at times. So they use violent oppression sometimes to embrace old things. The text's tradition explains how a new Norvikian culture will help the city grow and fight against inequity and injustice through unity, whether by being generous and not hoarding wealth, among other things. Ah, naive thought. And finally, it does touch upon the connection with dwarves as well, and how the Norvikian spirit is not contained within humans only. Oh, look at that, man, we've made 115 XP by just reading things. It is not just blood, it is sweat and tears as well. Those folk who unite with us will not be seen as other. No, they too are Earth's folks. They are Earth's guards. It's a long-ass foreword. I don't agree with any of this. It's a long-ass foreword. Yeah, it's like 5 pages. The man likes to ramble. Read Torno's lament. I went with you to foreign shores, my lord, my guard. I pray you keep from harm. The beasts, each shard, a proof of your devotion. Thus I gave myself to your folk. I give my life for a home at the river in that sliver of land, to vanquish the beasts who roam, the evil who lair, the fires that burn. To build a life along the river. Every shepherd knows the song, it bellows up the river. Earth lives on that sliver of land. Wasn't this the quotation in physical, or strength, I should say? It is your favorites. Oh, well, there you go. There's strength right there. So this is Norvikian. That's kind of interesting. This is Norvikian spirit. Norvikian spirit. So it's about unity, but it also says that other people, such as dwarves, can also be part of Norvikian spirit. This is strange considering the Norvikian party is like nationalist. Maybe they're not racist. Place the book back upon the shelf. This is a really great book. Do so. This land is back into the slot. It does not deserve your toxic presence. Hey, I wasn't being toxic. I just put it back. If you were stronger, more capable, perhaps you could have carried that weight. What? You really want the book? One day it could be yours. This is very confusing. I'm just putting the book back. There's some issues of stealing going on here. Just ignore it. Let us forget this for now. So, I guess if we want to steal it, we have to be stronger. Like literal strong. Is my friends... Okay, well... My friends have decided to show up. Oh, it's really interesting talking to this guy. How long have we been streaming? An hour. Wow, it's already been almost 2 hours. Okay, I guess we'll stop for today. Not much has really happened. Which I guess might be a boring stream, but I like this game already. It reminds me a lot of Disco Elysium, but I like D&D as well. So, appreciate my money. I know this might be boring as a spectator, but at least I hope you're having some enjoyment of this. I'll see you next time. I don't know when, but maybe I'll stream. I'm gonna try to stream a little bit more, but I don't know how often that will happen. Because my friends have been getting on like almost every night at this point, so whenever they don't get on, though, I'll try to stream. But I appreciate my money, and I looked at the games you recommended. I've put them on my wish list, so hopefully when they come out, we'll hopefully try them out. All right, peace. Good night.